I usually come up with new ideas and try to enhance your experience, because it's in my mind that whatever I try to populate, whatever I try to disseminate, many people watch me, and my motive is to give them a vision. If they will be having a vision in life, whatever they are doing, whatever action they are taking, if they will understand exactly that its implications will be good, they will do it in multiple times. They will try to enhance their capabilities, they will try to have vision, because if you are doing good actions, its implications will be certainly good, and its result will be certainly good. Some people don't understand, they knowingly do mistakes. They are aware of the present moment, you know and instead of that, they are doing certain wrong things each and every day. They are doing these mistakes again and again. And I wonder, if you have certain vision, if you have certain understanding, if you have your own mindset, then why you are making mistakes? Some people are making mistakes. I'm telling to them why you are making mistakes. Knowingly, you are trying to making abrupt statements. Trying to tarnish others' image, others' reality. In people's perception. You're trying to adulterate that. It should not happen. Because if you're doing so, these people whom you are criticizing today, they may be broken ones today, but they are someone who have gone through a lot of pain. you know the mysterious actions of different forces have led them a different personality, a difficult venue. But you don't forget that once the sparks come in their eyes once again, and they connect themselves with the time and the space, with the real God, universal God, which reflects in their personality, you'll be punished. Your perceptions, your every actions will reverberate in their mind, in their eyes, and they will ascertain everything about you. You cannot disguise yourself. Whatever you're trying to portray in public, you can only disguise yourself from the people who are not awakened, and who will be awakened. They can recognize your action within a minute. It will be fractions of second. They will point out what mistakes you are doing. So I just want to tell you that we do not hold wrong and hate and other kind of feelings for others. We don't want that. But if someone is consistently doing it against us, then it really hurts us, because you are knowing that what will be the consequences. Even then you are doing the same mistakes again and again. So we have to point this. Right now I am pointing it out, because I am feeling that if you will mend your ways, you can do miracles. And I know exactly what you are doing, why you are, what's your purpose and what kind of game you are playing. But every fabrication that you want to bring in, you will be punished. It will be uncovered from every person, every people, whomever you want to cheat, you want to manipulate. I know why you are manipulating me well and other people. Don't be so much smart, that you will be beaten at every point in future. And many people have intuitive ideas, and we have intuition, we have our own intuition, and that's why we know exactly what is going on. And we often get messages that these people is doing wrong. And that is what I want to point today. I came here today to point it out, because someone, if they will mend their ways, they can do miracles. That is what they should be doing, but they are doing it wrongly. They think that the world we are living in, many people think smartly, and they do like this and like that. They have perceptions of their 55 years or 56 years of age, but they don't understand exactly what will be the implications of it. They think, and they portray it that we are someone who are not gone through that kind of experience. We have gone through. We have seen the worst days in our lifetime, that no one knows, you know, that many people will have to go through that process. Then they will understand exactly what darkness is and which kind of perceptions and which kind of feelings it can render in your personality, in your mentality, in your perceptions, in your life, in your dreams, or your destiny. It could change altogether. But we know exactly why you are provoking all these persons. You cannot provocate us, you know you cannot incite us in a way that you want to do. We know exactly where we have lost our concerns, and what we should do in order to progress. We know exactly, but it is hurtful. We are looking at you, and we are feeling that you have gone through in these times. You have gone through bad times. We are looking at implications of your life cycles, how it is happening, how it is unfolding. Even then, after 2 months, you again started doing that. You felt that the higher grades, that they were advocating something different. They have gone through this timeline, and now they are vanished online. They are decreasing in numbers, and now you feel that you have again got such kind of mentality to express your freedom. Yes, expression of freedom is okay, but bad intentions should always be disregarded. And that is what I want to tell you. Let's come to a general point. What I want to tell you exactly why I came here. Yeah, it's a dialogue that I gave you, that if this kind of happenings will happen, what could be consequences of that, on which path we should embark a journey on which path we should always walk, but maintaining our well-being is in our hand. You have to believe in yourself that calmness and composure of mind is important. Many people are trying to do that. They are playing subtly with your mind to take your patience out, to take your peace of mind, tranquility out of you. Many people will do that. Educated people are doing that. Uneducated are simples. They don't have mind to manipulate others. But educated people are doing it again and again. Why? Because they are messenger of dark forces. They have seen in their lives that they have gone through a lot of struggle, but nothing gave them material and position. But instead, the dark forces whom they have second hand with, they have given him some status, and that is what they are doing it again and again. So don't think that. I would say you that think of planetary setup, how life on planets evolves. It takes times. It takes times. Your generation takes time to get result. Whatever you are doing, your bloodline, everything is dependent on your own karma. If you are doing today bad, it will be percolated to your children's, to your upcoming generations. You will not be given a chance to take out all this curse or all your karma out of you. Because these are the implications. That is what happens. That is what unfolds in people's life. And this is what happens in birth cycles, or whatever you say. In solar system. Everyone's have a lifespan, but everything regenerates itself in another form. After some period of time. And if you think of universe is billion years old, and maybe in future, if it will collapse due to its own forces that is contradicting gravity, which is acting against gravity, everything is going far from itself, and other planetary, the distance between the star system and galaxies will increase in future. We are seeing that kind of force is acting, but nothing will vanish. Out of space, out of void, something will come to make again new universes, new galactic, forces, new star systems, new planets. So the cycle is continuous, the cycle is continuous, and that is what we have to believe in. Yeah, but there is certain rules and regulations of universe that we have to understand. I want to tell you that these all things belong to your perception. These all things are abstract. I'm not talking about rational thing today, and I don't want to talk about. Many people are talking about rationality, and nobody takes any kind of interest in rational things because it is apparent to every person. It is clear what is happening, what is apparent, what is rational in our life. Today, I'm talking about irrational things. Not, I cannot say that totally irrational, but it is abstract. These are the feelings that we are talking about. These are the happenings that is acting on a subtle level that no science has discovered until now. Still, there is a progress in scientific understanding, and maybe in future, after 100 or 200 or 500 years, science will reach there with the help of quantum physics and other unfoldings in string theory. If we will be able to see that every forces, if we will be able to unify a theory, and then work on that way direction, then only we can understand exactly what is happening at subtle reality. But we all can talk about our own feelings, our own perceptions at these very subtle things, and that is why human experience counts there, and that is why we are talking with our experience. Many people try to intervene in your course of life. They are trying to portray that you have gone through certain difficulties, or you have lost your timeline, because they want to intimidate others who are dependent on you, and we are responsible for our own crew. And that's why we feel that these kind of actions are a great mistake. Not only mistake, these are bad deeds to thousands of people who are in your, whatever you say, in your community or on your plane, whatever you say, because I want to talk about subtle things, and many people understand exactly about that, what I'm talking about, and I don't want to make everybody understand. It is not for everybody. It is not a general thing that I'm talking about. But many times I come up with new ideas, visionary ideas, and sometimes I try to talk about that because many people are craving such kind of knowledge, many people are not able to hold on their positive belief system that universe works with positively. Universe is not going to make totally sense to us, but we can perceive what is happening on macro level, on macro level. In micro level, if we want to understand exactly how universe functions, it takes a lot of time. It will take more than I think that out of your life. If you want to understand exactly every mystery of universe, you have to go on a path that can enlighten you. Not only can enlighten you, but can give you a different life cycle as well. Thank you for listening to me.